40 times the emissions regulations limit, worse than advertised fuel economy, and they almost got away with it. Volkswagen. They were once one of the top automaking companies in the entire world, a pioneer in economy vehicle performance, now labeled with deception and scandal. My name is Brandon. I'm a current student at Midland College, and I've done a lot of research on the scandal that was Volkswagen. And my research sources were for BBC, EPA, and then the New York Times. So what we're going to learn here today is what led to the scandal, the actual scandal itself, and then the company's response to the scandal. So we know that company culture is it's not learned overnight, and nor was the scandal. In 2014, Chairman Martin Winterkorn made an announcement that he plans to triple the United States sales by 2018. He planned to accomplish this through the production of his diesel engine over the standard hybrid model. Better performance out of the diesel through fuel economy, lower emissions, and higher horsepower and drivability ratings. And it was Ray LaHood, the Secretary for Transportation, who supported this, and he states, I quote, "It is the ingredient and the recipe for our long-term energy security." And so this pressure from the senior executives of the company is what ultimately led to the demise and ultimately led to the cheating of Volkswagen. It was the inconsistencies between controlled setting testing and reality setting testing that highlighted this scandal. And it was a study performed by the ICCT, or International Council for Clean Transportation, that in this study, the intent of it was to show our European counterparts the effectiveness of the United States emission controls, but instead it uncovered the corporate scandal. This scandal was uncovered by finding the discrepancies between the real-world testing results that they found and then the reported emissions testings to the Environmental Protection Agency. So which furthered more tests to be done. And through these further testings, the EPA found what they called a defeat device, and it was this defeat device which was in essence a computer software program that paralleled the normal software program, and what it did was it detected things such as steering wheel position, speed of the vehicle, a barometric pressure, and a number of other factors. And once these things triggered, it lowered the emissions of that vehicle so that it performed out there in the testing environment, in the control setting, but yet it also lowered the fuel economy and the horsepower rating of the vehicle. And then whenever it was turned off, whenever it was under normal operating conditions, the emissions skyrocketed, yet fuel economy also went up, as well as the horsepower and drivability. So once Volkswagen was exposed, they only had one option, and that option was to come clean and make amends for what they had done. The way that they did this was through the resignation of senior executives and allocating funds to respond to this scandal. First of which was Martin Winterkorn, the current chairman of the board, turning in his resignation, followed by Michael Horn, the CEO of North America. And it wasn't until April of 2016 that a consumer buyback was offered to consumers to buy back their vehicles for the market value as of 2015, or a drop check to cover the cost of the loss of market value, as well as the repair bill to get the cars to meet emission standards. And concluding this, we know that Volkswagen has offered their response to the consumers, but even still, they still face civil and even criminal charges. Volkswagen, as said, they were once one of the leading automakers in the entire world, and a pioneer in vehicle performance. Now they're labeled with scandal and with dishonesty. So what we've learned today is basically what led to the demise of this company, Volkswagen, the actual deception that was issued, and then the response of the company to this scandal. And we know that companies are always after making the win and winning at all cost. And sometimes companies do step across that ethical barrier. Now for Volkswagen, will they eventually gain back the trust of their consumers? Only time will tell. Thank you.